Hello, hello. Forgive the bouncing camera because I've started doing this since I started going live here where I know that right now there is nothing but, this gray, beige, gray, whatever this color is behind me. But I was just talking to Randall and I'll bring him on in just a minute. But I have an idea that now instead of, because I haven't been able to find like all the picture frames that I want to be able to display my paintings. And I just don't want to just tack them up there, especially since I'm not allowed to put holes in the wall. So I'm thinking of buying me, oh, okay, Brandy, stop messing with your hair. I'm thinking of buying me some of the, but now I got a big forehead. Sorry, y'all. Um, those magnetic, hanger framing thingy and get me some command strips. And then like when I go live, have a picture that I have completed up there. And so soon, hopefully we'll have something back behind there. That is something that is a goal that I am working towards. But hello, I know that was a bunch of rambling. If you don't know, my name is Brandy, otherwise known as Mystery of Diamonds, and I am always so excited for this event because Randal Spangler is one of my absolute favorite artists. He's amazing, and his work just makes me giddy and smile. Last night, I actually finally managed to decide, because look, I had to decide which Spangler canvas that I wanted to do. So I finally decided which canvas it was going to be. And so far, nobody else is doing this event. And I've actually never seen it completed. So when I do complete it, it may not be during the event. I'm going to try. Look, I'm going to try. But whenever it does get completed, I'm going to do a review video on it just so you guys can actually see it. I'm doing Coral Castle. I had to, y'all. And I know, you're going, wait a second. Brandy, you and your love of dragons, and you're doing a non-dragon canvas? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because I also live in Florida and I love the ocean. And so I've been in love with Coral Castle for a while. But I want to go ahead and say hello to everybody real quickly, and then we'll get Randall on in here. So thank you, Leah Lenore, for always setting us up like we need to with our wonderful snack table. Leah Lenore, take out the trash and recycle, puts out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, puts out some white, dark, and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits for everyone. Welcome to Mystery of Diamonds. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit that like button on the way to your seat. Specialty trays for the draglings of cookies and cupcakes. As always, they not only take care of us, but they take care of the draglings as well, which is always wonderful. So, hey, I don't know what's happened just there. Hello, Sherry and Crystal. How are you? Hello, teacher of numbers. How are you? Hey, Kathy. Hello, Pink Poodle. Hello, Alyssa. Hey, Kathy and Robin. How are you? Hello, Sarah Ann. Hello. I'm pretty sure it's Meredith, probably. How are you doing, Meredith? Hello, Linda. Hello, Tasha. How are you? Oh, you're working on Sunday Delight. Ooh. That one looks so much fun too. Hello, the glitter. Look at me messing up. Hello, Glitter Gremlin. How are you doing? I love that name, by the way. Hello, Ginger Jess. How are you? Hello, Erin. Hello, Shelf. How are you? Hey, Cindy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Kiriana. I may have butchered that. I hope not. But hello. Let's see. Hello, Tala. How are you? Hey, Carol. And Candace, how are you? Sherry and Stacy. I'm not sure. Oh, so if you wonder why there's like little numbers after your name, sometimes it's like, I don't know, I guess how often you like comment on different stuff. I'm not real sure. I know that someone explained it one time and I didn't quite get it. I'm not the smartest when it comes to trying to figure out what all these little cool things mean. Hello, Leona. How are you? Hello, Sharon. Oh, from St. Peter's. How are you? Hello, Bambi. How are you? Hey, Matt. Hey, Meredith. Hey, Marion. Hey, Melinda from Surprise, Arizona. I still love that. Hello, Lori. Karen. Hey, Julie. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Robin. Oh, you're from West Virginia. Ooh, I think I've been to West Virginia once. I think I have. Um, let's see. Hey, Auntie Dawn. Hey, Blackie Sabbath. How are you? Hey, Melissa. Levi. Hello, T. Burkett. Hey, Michelle. Crystal. Audrey. Laura. So I know I love Spangler events. They're my favorite, y'all. It is chilly in Florida. Mandy, it is. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. All of my northern friends are laughing at me because it is 51 degrees and I don't have my little space heater right now. That's in my craft room. I was warming my Tootsies with it earlier, but 51 and freezing is no. Here in Florida, we're not ready. Kids started bringing blankets to school, and they're not supposed to be bringing blankets, but they did. Oh, you paint the edges of yours. I'm gonna have. You know what? That's something I may have to try. Hey, Jen. Um, the paintings are too heavy. Ooh, I'm gonna have to. I've only got a small one, so I'm gonna get a big one and see what they can do. I can dry mount them and use command strips and switch them out for new finishes. Oh, that's a good idea, Julie. Hello, Denise. How are you? I need multiple command strips to distribute the weight. It's not one's not enough. Okay, Melissa, I may have you like look at my wall and tell me what I got to do. Um, Oh, you just got Coral Castle. I'm so excited to do it. I can't stand it. I'm so excited. Um, ah, trying to get it's like um it is beautiful. That's why I can't wait. Curiana, hey, look, Dragon Girl to Dragon Girl. Everything in my house is just about dragon. I get just about every dragon painting I could possibly get. So, and dragons, just dragon stuff. I'm cuckoo for dragons. Not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but cuckoo for dragons. Hey, Cat Hair and Chaos, how are you? Hey, Nancy and Madeline and Sarah and uh I may say this wrong. I hope I don't. Janine, how are you? Oh, I said it right. Yay! For curiosity. Hey, John. Hey, Diane. How are you? Hey, Brenda. Hey, Sandy, you just finished Dragon Brigade. That's one that, I haven't got that one and I missed out on that one. But I am still on the lookout for it. So you feel like we're on Romper Room. I'm not exactly sure what Romper Room is, but feel free to educate me because I have no clue. What it's showing screen name? What do you mean showing screen names instead of you talking about in the chat? Yeah, I've started noticing that too, and I don't know why. Hello, Prairie. How are you? Um, hey, Ginger Jess, you're doing Huggable. I love all those. I love all the kits, period. So, you know. Oh no, you got to slow down. You got to be careful with that hand there. The numbers are the top 3 comment counters. Thank you, Lee. See, look, I knew that someone would help me out there. Dragon Wagon. Oh, I've seen that one completed. I love it. Hey, little bright little Moody, how are you? Hey, I am Butchy Spot. Look, I know I butchered that. Hi, I know I'm sorry. Oh, this is your first Spangler event. Well, welcome. Hey, I hope you have a good time. Hey, Diane, I love the fact that you're still up and saying hey. Diane is one of my biggest supporters, and I just love her to death. So thank you. And I know my bestie is backstage. I gotta get to her and Randall. I'm just wanting to try to get down to where I say hello to everybody. Oh God, paper holder is a dragon. I want one of those. Look, you may have to send me a link where I can get that. I need a dragon holder full of paper. That I need that in my life. Oh, it's a kid's show from the 70s. Oh, okay. Hey, K9 Mama, how are you doing, girl? Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Nap time. Universe in a Jar. That one's one I've got to somehow get again. My child took it. But you know what? That means my child's going to love Randall. So, you know, got to have that. I know. I don't know what is going on with why the names are coming up like that. I'm not sure. Hey, April. Hey, Turtle Joy, how are you? Hey, Barbara. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get my guests in here, Randall and my bestie, because I know y'all did not. We all here to see them. So especially see what Randall's been working on. So I'm going to go ahead and bring everybody on if I don't messy it up. are.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Kara.
Hello. Yes, long time no see.
Yes.
All right.
So,
Now, what we usually do is, Kara and I, we're still here, but you're only going to see Randall. Kara and I are still here. We're still going to see your comments and try to we won't be able to get to everything, just so you know. And we do have a giveaway tonight. And so, Lee, if you will kindly be my timekeeper, how many minutes do you think, Kara? 10? The last 10 minutes?
At least 15.
15?
Mhm.
Okay, we only got 6 prizes, but
True, yeah. But I would say 15.
15.
That way
Okay.
we can congratulate everybody and say goodbye. So I'd say 15.
and I'll keep drawing during that 15 minutes. I can sit there and draw and,
So, Lee,
they can
if
see
you
what
would
I'm working on.
kindly be our timekeeper to give me a heads up, because otherwise I lose track in these things because I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and get Randall in the layout. Oh, I gotta fix the layout. Hold on. Whoop. Gotta move it there. Nope, that's the wrong button, Brandy. Come on, you know how to do this. There we go.
Okay. So everyone that was here last week, I couldn't decide what to work on. So there's a piece here that I started, I bet 3 years ago or so, and just a couple things I couldn't figure out on it, so I put it away. And I will go back to it, and I put it away and went back to it. So I am determined to finish it, and I think I've pretty much got it. So this week, if you remember last week, what I did is I added a little bit of trim here on the little piece of cloth at the bottom, kind of a simple design. And then I have finished off like the fronts of the books. And actually, all I have left to do now is I'm going to put a title on this book and start to put a title or a word or something on this book. So anyway, the title of this piece is called My Cup of Tea. So, this Dagmar's Cup of Tea is fantasy books and Dewey's are mystery books. So that's kind of the idea here. And the other thing I just started last week also was a very small original. So anyone that hasn't been here before can kind of see the process of how I'm doing it. This is a tan colored museum board I work on, sketch it out in pencil. And what I've done so far are watercolor washes as a base color. I've added just a tiny bit of colored pencil on it tonight, but I'm going to be doing quite a bit on this tonight, darkening up the colors and getting some shape to the dragline and the mushrooms and such. So a rather small piece, but it gets to show you the process that I go through for each piece I do. And real quick, as usual, on my website, coloring books 1 and 2. Number 3, I keep saying I'm working on it, and I am, and I'm getting closer and closer, but I thought I was closer than I need 40 new images. Bedtime storybook. D is for draglines. These are great Christmas gifts, and the counting book. All available on my website or through my website. And that's randalspangler.com. And I want to say hi to Leslie and Emily tonight. Leslie is the magic behind my website and making everything work and, all that good stuff and making the prints and everything. And if Lauren is watching, hello, Lauren. I'm going to switch this around. Every time I go to switch things around, I go, which button do I do it? And I'm going to switch my camera to the back camera. Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
luckily. There we go. And try to switch it. Now, let's see if we can go sideways with it. And
There you
there
go.
we are.
Oh, that looks beautiful. By the way, we have a question.
Yes.
Tasha wants to know, how long does a work usually take, and what's the fastest you've ever done one start to finish?
Whoa, the fastest. I don't know. I don't know if I could ever say what the fastest would have been. One of our lives, I did which piece was it?
I think you
it
were
might have
working on the
been
prize. canvas.
Well, yeah, small, and it all depends on the size too, and the amount of detail. This piece has a lot of detail and a lot going on. Patterns on the books, background, shading, leaves, designs on the front of the books and such. And even kind of a subtle background in the dark area in the back here. Um, so those things add a lot of time. I don't know that I could ever say. I've never really kept track. And then a piece, like I said, a piece like this, I started it a few years ago and I'm just now finishing it. So I honestly have no idea how many hours I've got in it. And I have about 3, 4 other pieces sitting over at the corner of the table that are not finished also.
And by the way, Lauren is here. She said, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here."
Hey, Lauren. And Lauren is the author of the Draglings, D is for Draglings book. So anyway, so tonight I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to put a title on this book here. And since it's T, I'm going to call this the Earl Grey Mysteries is the book.
Oh,
And I'm just kind of show you how I did it. I sketched it out with just in pencil, and I do not know if you can see subtly. Draw very lightly. I make little curved lines here so I can get my letters even. Here, that's be Earl Grey, and then mystery down here. And then very lightly with the pencil, draw in the letters. And then I go over them with a colored pencil. So I'm going to work on that at the moment, and then I'm going to switch over to the smaller piece. And I draw it so lightly, it's actually difficult to even see it at times. I kind of have to get the light just right to reflect the pencil lines.
people are saying that they love your color palette, makes them happy. Mimi says her 3-year-old granddaughter just loves your books.
Oh, thank you. That's exciting.
Can you, and I know I probably butchered that too. How long it takes to get one of his paintings in a diamond print? Well, that's just kind of all. That really honestly depends on Diamond Art Club as far as, they get his image, and then they have to, they have to send it off to get printed and rendered and all that good kind of stuff. So, it just honestly all depends on how long it takes to get one to come out. But we definitely
Yes,
eagerly
I agree. I never know exactly how long it's going to take. I keep sending new images, and I still have old images that they probably do not have yet, even though they have over 100 pieces that they have done. But it just kind of varies. I think it depends on their time schedule. I've had them send them some pieces, like the first responders piece. They wanted out for Labor Day, and I do think when that one came, I sent it to them. They kind of put a rush on that one to get it done a little faster than some of the other pieces they have done. But I never know, and they haven't ever told me just how long they allow to get a piece produced. But it takes a few months.
Oh yeah, it takes a while just to get the process of they've chosen the image, they send it over. So I know it does take a while. And Sarah Ann says, do you ever set a goal for how many pieces of art you want to do in a month or a year, or do you just do your art whenever you have an inspiration?
I never have put a goal of quantity of pieces. I will say that it's becoming years ago now, when I attended art festivals, I would go to about 35 art festivals a year. And so I drove all over the country to various cities, and even Pensacola, Florida. I used to come down there for their great Gulf Coast Art Festival. And
Oh, maybe I wish I would have known that.
yeah, that would have been great. I came down there quite a few years. And so each week I would come home and restock and constantly do artwork. So with that kind of pressure, I was producing new pieces much faster than I am now, because I can't say I'm retired, but I'm not traveling to shows anymore. So it's kind of taken that pressure off of having to have new stuff every week. And so I've really slowed down the amount of artwork I have been producing. But it kind of feels good too. And then I kind of get the chance to do some other things that I didn't get to do before, like just be at home, which is nice.
Well, we're certainly excited that you're still, creating these wonderful works of art for us to enjoy. Turtle Joy says that she brought she bought her first print from you at that festival.
Oh, did she? That's amazing. Yeah, that was so beautiful. That park it's in is huge old. I guess they're the old live oaks, and it was really wonderful. And I would always stay out on. I'm not sure what that island is out there, kind of across the bay there, off of Pensacola. But I would stay at a hotel out there on the beach. And being from Kansas City, being anywhere near a beach is a real treat. Uh, and that's been at least 5 years since I've seen the ocean. So since then,
I tell
I
you,
do miss it.
Pensacola is about only 2 hours away from me, and I don't know. I mean, I don't go to when it's the busy time for the beach. When
Hmm.
it's the pretty time to see the beach, I don't go to the beach.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah,
And
the time.
Ginger Jeff said, were you in the Minnesota Ren Fest somewhere in the 2000s?
I
She swears she's met
was.
you there.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure. Yes, I had a shop up there with another artist that lived up there. Erin McKee was her name, or is her name. And we had a shop for many years, I bet 15 years or more together. And it worked out well because she lived right there. And therefore, I didn't have to drive the 7 hours up there every weekend. I would just kind of stock it. But then I was up there quite often also. Minnesota Renaissance Festival is quite a huge event. But yes. Okay, I'm getting you see my letters coming in here. The Earl Grey mystery. And I have to make sure I don't misspell something. I get so involved in making the shapes of the letters. It's not like printing or writing out a word. You just see shapes and stuff. And I have many times misspelled words because I just,
Well, your writing looks a whole lot better than mine ever will. That's why I don't teach English.
Randall, did you ever get to Texas? Did you ever do like the Bayou
Oh.
City art? Did you ever do the
Oh,
Bayou City
yes.
Arts Festival?
I did the Bayou City many times.
Okay.
And even going back to, I don't know if you remember the old Westheimer Art Fair.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was quite a event,
Very
especially
Let's
in the
be
beginning.
politically correct. Very eclectic. Yes.
Very eclectic and very fun.
Yes.
And yes, that was one of my first shows I went to, and I would have to say back in the 80s, somewhere back in there. And then that show evolved into a show downtown Houston, and then the Bayou City Art Festival. And yes, I did it for, oh gosh, I bet at least 30 years in a row. And I love coming down there.
I've been a couple of times, and I love the Bayou City Art Festival. It's just so fun.
Yes,
so
yes.
Fun. They still have it. Still
and
going.
then also went to Dallas to do some shows around Dallas and Fort Worth, the Fort Worth Main Street Festival.
Okay.
Okay, so there you can see the Earl Grey mysteries. Well, the mystery kind of fades off behind his ear there, but sometimes that helps to have the words go behind things.
And I love how you make the titles so catchy and, like mystery, and you got tea, and like it's so, what is that word, Kara? I can't think of gone out of my head. Where it's like, I can't think of it to save my life now.
What word are you trying?
I'm trying to think of like how cool it is. There's a word with when you title cute little names, and it brings in the themes with it, and I just
I'm trying to follow. I'm not sure.
Anyway, But anyway, so you can see in it, and the letters kind of have the curve of the book spine here. It looks like they're actually on it, and it kind of gets darker at the bottom and such. So I do like to put the book titles in, and I do know when some of these get turned into diamond paintings, sometimes there's just too much detail, and they can't actually get all the titles pixelated into diamonds to fit on the spine of a book. Probably the same with the hands on the clock, the little watch here. They probably aren't going to get all the numbers in, but they will indicate that with different colors and such. They do a wonderful job of reproducing things. So other than, I may put a few letters in on this book. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do, maybe parts of a word going across. But other than that, I'm just going to say this piece is finished. I have not signed it yet. I'm going to photograph it first and then put my signature on it, because when I sent it to Diamond Art Club, sometimes they have to remove my signature anyway, because it's not going to reproduce as a, it's tiny little letters. It's not going to reproduce as a, part of the diamond painting. It would just be a little blob down there and no one would know what it was. So I just send it to them without my signature. And then afterwards I put my signature on it. And then I make my prints of this, which will be available on my website.
Oh
So,
my gosh. And that is just, oh my God, I want that one so bad. I hope that one comes out as a diamond painting. Like, oh,
okay, I'm going to set that aside and go to this one. So we can go back to the beginning again and really see some of the process of working on these pieces. And I am going to use, let's see, handy dandy little pencil extender, because I like to take my pencils down to the very short. It makes it a little hard to hold on to. And okay, isn't that cool?
I love that.
And as I say, every event, I always go, okay, now what's the name of the lady that's, and I'm sure she's probably watching, but thank you again for these, because I do use these. So anyway, like I say, I've done some watercolor as a base color here. And then I just start with, this is kind of a lime peel, I believe is the color. These are Prismacolors that I'm using to get kind of a base, again, a darker base color all over.
Oh, I bet a lot of people got, that was the name of your painting, stocking stuffers.
Yes.
People are like, who all got it? A lot of people got it. I messed up. I was telling Randall, I messed up. So I have put my little name on the to be notified. And my friend's also going to help me if they put in a notification so that someone will text me or call me when it comes back so I can pop on. I have never been so mad at myself for missing, a drop.
Wow. Yes. So when I disappear like this, I'm actually turning around, looking through my boxes of pencils. I think I've shown them to you before. I have 2 boxes like this that are absolutely full of colored pencils, big pieces, long pieces. A seashell. I would take them on the road with me too. Who knows? That might be from Pensacola. All kinds of things down in there. So I have to dig through them to find the colors. And I wanted more of an olive green. And now I'm reaching for my pencil sharpener. What's the other side of the camera? A little darker color here now. So,
Brandy, I was going to say, be careful what you wish for, because I have asked for the same thing as far as, oh, I missed it. Let me know when there's a restock. And sometimes Diamond Art Club restocks in the middle of the night. So the middle of the night, I'm either up or just going to sleep or whatever. And my phone is dinging. And I'm like, who is dinging me at 1 o'clock in the dang morning? And it's someone going, Kara, go. It's restocked. Hurry up.
No, that's what I need. I need something to ding me awake and say, go get it, because I don't want to miss it again when it comes out.
Oh, people take that very seriously. You will get dinged. And even if it's in the middle of the night, people are like, she needs to know. I've been very thankful.
I need that ding, because I remember I have woken Kara up out of a dead sleep for a restock.
Oh my God. I'll never forget that day. Marlon was like, I thought somebody died the way you two were screaming. He's like, what is happening? What is going on? And that was one of the first restocks ever, back in the day. And he was like, what is happening, Kara? I'm like, oh, it's a bunch of crazy diamond painters excited about a painting restock.
I know. And look, we are fanatical about our canvases. I mean, we may be fighting in person, but we are trying to fight to get that in our cart and try to get out. So yeah, I was like, when I saw what time it was, you would have thought that an explosion had happened. I jumped up immediately, grabbed my phone, went in there, and I'm like, please, please, please. And it was gone. And I was like, "No." I like literally screamed. I heard my neighbor came down and knocked on the door.
Yeah.
I was okay.
Mm.
Yes, I'm okay. He's like, okay. I just thought you were murdering somebody in here. I'm like, no, sorry.
Yeah, I never know how the quantities of pieces that Diamond Art Club orders when they get pieces, but I do know that a lot of pieces sell out quickly.
Well, it makes me happy to see your paintings sell out, even if I don't get it. It makes me happy to see it because that means that, hopefully, it shows how much people love your artwork.
Okay, you can see I'm starting to get a little more shading in here on the dragline, the sides, and sometimes I'll talk about light sources and stuff. This one, the light source is going to be generally from the top. You can see I'm kind of doing shading underneath on the bottom edges of things here. So I just keep going over and over and building up colors and grabbing different shades of green. It's an apple green here. That's kind of a nice little color, a little bit lighter than the last color I was putting on. And, once I get multiple shades of green on here, I will most likely go over it again, even with more watercolor to help blend in. You can see in here how grainy the colored pencil going on. That's showing the surface of the paper, the grain. But as I go over this, I press a little harder and it starts to fill in some of that grain. And then just as an example, the other thing I do is I have a colorless blending pencil, and you can take that and just kind of swirl that on top and see it just kind of blends the colors together here. So that's a fun little pencil to have. See, it gives a nice smoother finish there to the color. Yeah, so by the time I'm finished with it, the color will be nice and solid and fairly smooth. So just keep building up the colors. And I'm not sure if this will be Dagmar or I'm thinking it's probably Dagmar. I see I have 4 little warts on the cheek, so I would say that I'll make this Dagmar. That way she'll end up getting big old eyelashes up here too.
Oh, we love seeing little eyelashes on Dagmar. Then again, I don't know. She's my little spirit dragon.
Yes. So Kara, are you working on a piece? Kara.
Sorry, I was muted. I'm unmuting myself.
Okay.
I am. I'm working on fairy flowers.
Oh, okay. That's
Yes.
one of the newer ones. Yes.
Yes. So I've enhanced the little acorn lantern with some glitter sparkles. And
nice.
I enhanced the fairy wings, but I'm taking off a color because it's too much. So
okay.
I think I'm gonna replace what I put on with little half pearls, because I did some little half pearls in her wings that look really good. But it's so funny you're talking about all the different colors of greens and those leaves on okay. Now that Geraniums. Thank you.
Yes.
The leaves on the geraniums, there's so many different colors of green and it just is such a pretty effect. I just
They
love
are.
it.
They are lots of colors. Yes, yes. So you're not baking tonight as you're doing this.
No,
Last week you were baking.
Marlin is cooking, so
Okay.
I've got myself on mute so y'all don't hear too many kitchen noises. But Marlin is cooking, so the fire alarm doesn't go off again. Yeah,
Okay.
I figured I'd leave the cooking to the professionals, not
Uh-huh.
me.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
There's a hello from Marlin in the background.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
so
were worried about you last week.
oh no, it's just me and just me and burning stuff, and it's just I'm kind of a just a ding dong. So I'll it'll be all right. Like I said, I left the cooking to the professionals this week, so we didn't have any smoke alarm problems.
So you can see I've added, kind of more of a solid green color to it, a little bit of dark green shading, which will get darker. And now I'm going with cream. Cream is actually lighter, a little bit lighter than the background color on this piece. You can kind of see it's a little bit lighter there. I'm starting to highlight the top of the dragline here and such, which really starts making the head and the face pop out from the background and gives it more shape and dimension and such here. So this is one of my favorite things is when I can start doing the highlighting. See how he's starting to get there's the nose starting to show up there, a little bit of light there on that part, and then on the back of the neck here. And I also use this to highlight the hands and feet and ears and such. Okay, this is a yellow ochre color, which is a nice color for the tan parts of the dragon.
Glimmer Gremlin has a question. Do you have a favorite part of your process?
I would say it's kind of this part. Uh, I love to draw the draglings. I've drawn them so many times, but I just love to see them kind of come to life. And I like it when I'm actually can add the highlighting and then they just really start coming alive. I will do a little bit on the eyes here and just a little bit too, but you can see I'm getting the more golden colors in here. And then I'm going to go ahead before I do any darker on that. I just want to kind of, so you can kind of see, here's the cream on his little fingers. Each of them have 3 fingers on each hand. A little bit on the bottom of the bottom lip there. And then his cheek or her cheek, kind of top edge of it to make it look nice and round. And there's
It's amazing how just that
pupil.
highlighting just adds and just changes it.
It really does. It really does. It's just kind of fun. And then on the ears up here where the light's hitting them on the top and a little bit on this little ridge on their forehead and over here. So you can see starting to come alive there. Now I think just because I want to show as much as possible tonight, I am going to go ahead with some white. Now white is my brightest highlight. And work on the eyes a little bit here. There's a little highlight on the eye right there. And then the white.
I heard that. I thought I put my phone on mute. I just
Okay.
oh, that was
Where'd
my
you-
teacher friend. I'm sorry.
Thought we were getting interference from wherever.
And I refused to answer, so it's just gonna have to catch the hint. But I'm scared if I try to go put it in a mode now, I'm gonna lose everything. So I'm like, not touching it.
And my draglings have blue eyes, so I'm going to start doing a little bit of blue here. Do different
Never
colors
want
of
to know if
pencils.
this mushroom picture will be made into prints.
This little piece, as soon as it's finished. As soon as it's finished, and I expect to have this finished definitely during this event.
Because if I'm correct, any of your artwork that's on your site, you can buy a print of it, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And there are other pieces. I believe there's a piece on my website with a dragon talking to a little fairy sitting on a mushroom, very much like this. I think it's called oh boy, is it the Fairy Secret or something like that? I've used so many titles similar to that. But if you go onto my website and look under the galleries and look under, I believe I have a category with fairies. It may be in that grouping. Okay. A little bit of.
I see. My favorite part is when you start adding the eyes. I don't know what it is about the eyes; they just draw me in.
Mm-hmm. And then the black part of the eye here in the middle. It just brings them to life here. Again, I will go over these and refine the edges and sharpen the edges and add a little more blending to the blue part of the eye and all of that edges and stuff. But there we go. So now you can kind of see he's really starting to come around. Gonna go with a little bit darker. A little bit, this is a very dark green here for some of the darker areas in the nose. This will give the face a little more dimension and get a little more darker shading in here.
Lauren says that it was the Fairy Secret, and that's Dagmar too.
Okay.
Cindy wants to know, wants to know, do you send all your artwork to DAC, or do you like pick and choose what to send?
Both. I pick and choose. I just send them things, I think they might like. I send them new things. I send them most everything new. And then I get, when people go through my website or old customers that have bought things like from 40 years ago and remember specific pieces, will contact DAC and request something. And if it's a really old piece, I've got to do some digging to come up with it,
Oh.
and then maybe adjust the colors, because my colors are much brighter than they used to be years ago and much more colorful. But now, with technology and stuff, I can go in and kind of bump up the colors and touch up things here and there to kind of, the reason I would do that would make the colors and the look of the dragons be more consistent with everything else I'm doing. So that's how DAC finds a lot of things. They ask me, they go, someone has requested this piece. Please send it to us. And I get that quite often.
See, do you hear that, guys? So if there's a piece that he's got that we want, we've got to, we just got to request it, because then DAC, you know what, we need to get this painting, so that we can get more of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ginger Dress, she wants Breakfast of Champions.
Ah, yes. I don't know if we've ever sent that one to him. I was thinking about that one the other day. And yes, I need to send it to him.
Oh my gosh, it's already 15-minute warning?
We're getting there, yes.
Like already. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, sorry.
I want to get this question just real quick. Kristen wants to know, speaking of the older pieces, did you ever find the Pegasus print? They sent a photo to DAC, but they don't know if they ever contacted you.
I don't remember them asking about that one, but it's possible they could have. But gosh, that's an old piece. I would really have to do some digging to come up with that. We tried to scan in every piece I've ever done, anything that we ever made a print of or photographed. I used to have all my work photographed way back when I started 40 some years ago. And but some pieces slipped by and didn't get photographs.
Hey, Caden. Okay, so he's gonna still work. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I did go ahead. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me just start off with oh my goodness. Um, I was surprised and very pleased. First off, the number of start pictures we had were 209. And so when you add start and first week, we are at 404.
Oh my,
That amazing.
I
that
know, right?
really is.
And y'all know me, I am a data person because I am a math teacher, so I'm a data person. And I always get curious of how many different diamond paintings are being done for the event
Oh,
and what's the most popular ones. So because nobody else is doing Coral Castle, I need to go ahead and write that down. So that adds to it. There are right now 79 different paintings being done during this event.
wow.
79 different paintings.
That's
And
absolutely amazing.
right now, the number one that's being done is Nap Time.
Yes.
The number 2 is Home for Christmas.
Oh, yes. I love that one.
And tied for third place is Candlelight Bath and Santa Surprise. I'll tell you,
Okay.
oh, wait, and Bubble. It seems like that our theme so far is Christmas and bathing.
Yes.
Or what everybody's working on, bathing and Christmas.
Uh-huh.
We are going to have a very high personal hygiene Christmas. Okay.
Yes.
So
Well, things that make you feel good, things that make you happy.
Well, that's right.
Yes.
Love it.
so now as far as prizes, we have, if I'm correct, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a $25 gift card from Crafts with Crashly. In case you guys do not know, Crafts with Crashly has licensed Randall for the
Cover paper and tumblers and
tumblers, pins, cover paper, and I think even cover binders.
yep.
So like really good, I love the fact that they have licensed Randall with that. And then we have a $20 gift card from Firefly,
Woo woo.
$15 gift card from Carissa's Craft Corner. And by the way, if y'all have never seen a Firefly tray or don't have one, you need one. Let me just tell you, that is the only tray I use. And then we have a new sponsor. We have Puttylicious.
Yay!
We always love putty. And
From all the way in New Zealand.
yes, and so the way it was put in the thing was $15 AUD. So I don't know how much that is in US, but I know that's in AUD, 15 AUD. And then we have a $15 gift card from Craftspirations, and Natalie is actually in the chat. And y'all, if y'all have not seen the absolutely adorable, I gave her like an idea and she ran with it and it looked so cute, little cornucopia with sitting on top of books. We got chocolate chip cookies coming out and little marbles. Like, come on. How cute is that? And then of course we have a $50 gift card from DAC, which we are so grateful that
Woo-woo.
they do that.
Yes. Yes. They're wonderful about that. Absolutely.
They are. So, Randall, the total number that we are going for, we have 404.
Okay.
And so the first prize that we're going to draw for is the $25 gift card for Crafts with Crashly.
Okay. That would be, let's go with number 400.
So number 400, and I think this one, she was in the chat earlier, so I hope she's still in the chat. Meredith Taylor.
Hey, congratulations, Meredith.
Taylor.
Yes.
Oh no, what did you just do, Brandy? I don't know what you just talked to.
And speaking of prizes, at the end of this, I do always give away a grand prize, which is a small original piece all framed up. And I was just thinking about it tonight. I've got a little bitty frame. It's going to be a little bitty square piece. I'm going to add in a second smaller original for all framed up for the to go along with the grand prize. You know, I have basically two grand prizes. One will be the big grand prize with the bigger piece, and then the small grand prize.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Oh my goodness, y'all. Seriously? Oh, she is in the chat. Meredith is in the chat.
Yes, I was going to say Meredith just said, "Hey, thank you."
All right, so our next, hold on. I'm so sorry. I was trying to do this and my brain went, what, Brandy? What are you doing? I don't know what I was doing. Just trying to put the name down there. Okay, so the next one that we are drawing for is the $15 gift card for Carissa's Craft Corner.
Okay. Let's make that 273.
Okay, 273. Oh, he was also in the chat. Matt Smaracek.
Congratulations,
Yay!
Max. Yes.
Congratulations. Let me see. Whoops. Nope, Brandy. Do it right.
I'm going to tell Matt I can help him spend that.
I know, right? I hope
I
he's still in the
can
chat.
I'm sure
So
he is.
I was thinking it would be fun to buy something from the sponsor from New Zealand and then go pick it up. Wouldn't that be a great
Yeah,
trip?
absolutely.
Be a
No,
long trip,
fun
but
that
it'd be
would be.
fun.
Ooh, ooh.
Randall, you could just say, "Hey, I'm saving the postage."
Yeah.
There you go, right?
Really. Really.
Hi,
That-
I'm here. I'm saving you postage.
I think Matt said his luck is still going strong. Matt, you might want to go buy yourself a lottery ticket.
Definitely.
Head to Vegas. Head to Vegas.
All right, so our next prize is the $20 gift card to Firefly.
Woo woo.
Okay. Let's do 145.
145. That one is Jamie Best. Jamie Best.
Best.
Congratulations, Jamie.
Yay.
Congratulations. Trying to, sometimes I try to copy something and it just says, sure. And it doesn't do it.
You can see I'm going in with the sharper pencils and just doing the edges and sharpening things up. I've got an indigo blue here, which is a nice dark color. It kind of outline things and makes the eyes pop and such.
So the next one is for Puttylicious, a $15 AUD gift card to Puttylicious.
Puttylicious. Okay. I was just thinking, is putty, is it like edible putty or
No,
what?
we have, so putty is what we can put in our pens, either in the single tip or the multi-placer.
Oh,
It's enough to grab the drills, but not
Okay.
hold on to them forever.
got it. Okay. Let's
Like what?
do number 92.
90. Okay, 92 is Chris Simrock. Woohoo! Congratulations.
Yay.
Congratulations, Chris. So I just keep darkening layers and layers and layers just to keep darkening the shading and make things kind of pop a little more.
Oh my God, I just love that. So our next one is the $15 gift card to Craftspirations.
Woo woo.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's do number 28.
Number 20. 28 is, and I know I never say the last name right, Daglo Dainties. I never say the
Dainties. Daglo Dainties, I believe.
Daglo Dainties. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Daglo. Let's see, that is for Craftspirations. Oops, let's do that again. And of course, we have saved the big one for the last one.
Woo woo!
That is for the $50 Diamond Art Club gift card.
Okay. Let me see. Where have I been? Okay, I haven't done 273. How about number 367?
367. That is Katie Franzen.
Yay,
Congratulations, Katie.
Yeah. Woo woo!
That is amazing.
What great prizes.
That is right. And so, guys, one of the things that we do is, if you have filled out the Google form, then we already have, with your information, we should be able to get, with your email, we can get you your prizes to you. So congratulations to everybody.
Yes.
Now, who,
Congratulations.
Brandy, can you remind me who won the Firefly? Because I have the gift code for that. So whoever won needs to email me.
Yes, one second.
They really don't, because if they filled out the Google form, they should have their email in there too, right?
Yeah, and I can get you the email.
Yeah. Never mind. We got it.
Yeah, that's one of that's the good thing, guys, about filling out that Google form. We don't make you do it, but if you do it, it just makes where we don't have to, because we're not going to go chase people down. And sometimes people would win and then would never contact us. And then it was like, well, what do we do now?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put us. Well, no, because we got 3 minutes, so I kind of want to give, or 2 minutes. I still want to give people a little bit more time looking at the gorgeousness that is that.
Okay, yeah, I'll turn my camera around here in just a second. So there you can see the dragling is starting to come alive and have some shape to him. He's going to have scales, more definition around the edges, darker areas, smoother. You can still see the grain of the paper coming through. So it'll be a little smoother when I'm done with it. And you can see I've got his eyes really looking down, but he's going to be looking, there's going to be a little fairy right down here. So he's going to be looking down at the fairy. That's why his eyes are kind of looking that direction. So anyway, so that's where we're at on it.
I love his little hands on his chin. That's so
Yeah.
cute.
They have little,
I just love, and whether it's going to be Dagmar or Dewey, it's just the look of like wonderment on the face is just amazing. All right, so let me put. Nope, wrong button, Brandy. I know I can get this.
You can definitely tell he's looking at he or she is looking at a fairy.
Yes.
And so
I am looking for my front camera, and this should be my front camera.
Yep, you're here.
There it is with my hand right in front of it. And turn this thing back around. Okay. There we go. So.
All right.
Okay, we're back to it, and that was kind of fun. I got this this piece. I feel like is now completed. I'll add in a couple letters tomorrow or something, and get this piece to Leslie, and she will make prints of this, and we'll send it off to DAC, and then they'll probably put it in. Decide when they would like to release a piece like this.
Yes, vote. Y'all vote. If it goes up for voting, you guys vote.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spanglerites need to unite and vote for these.
I tell you, every time it's a Spangler, we have got to get in there and vote so that they know we want them desperately.
It's kind of fun, I would think, to see the finished diamond painting come after you've watched the original being worked on too.
Yes.
That excites me.
Yes.
So I think it would be kind of fun process to see it change and how it works out.
I was so excited when Cuddle Time came, because that was kind of maybe one of the first ones. And I opened it up and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to see this getting done.
Yes.
And I was so pleased because I got that one as a sneak peek, and like literally when I found out, I lost my ever living mind. I think I probably busted Kara's eardrums when I got her I did not give her a warning because I was just
Once
so.
again, I'm like, what happened? What emergency is there? Is there something happening?
I'm like, no, but so it's always cool. Not only do we get to see it, being worked on here, but the fact that there are some of them, like the first responders, where there are things that are inside that painting that were suggestions during
Yes.
like the
Oh,
dog,
yeah.
the
It does
Dalmatian.
help. It does help. Yes, yes.
And
So
so
I know
we
we're down
loved
at,
it.
I know we're down at the last minute. I came across this the other day. This has been laying around the house. This is a little very spacey thing I did back in 1978, probably
Hold
before
on, I'm
most
gonna
of you
put
were
you so we can
born.
see it. Hold on, I'm gonna put you. I want to be able to see that. Hold on.
Oh, that is so
I
cool.
kind of an
Oh, wow.
alien landscape with a little balcony coming out of the mountain. And I thought I'm going to pull it out and do a little more work on it. It's just a fun piece. It's not something I'm sure DAC would be interested in, but
Oh,
just to kind of
fun.
show you my work from many, let's see, 78. How many years ago was that? That's not coming up on almost 50 years, is it? In a few more years. I think it
Mhm.
is.
Yeah.
Oops.
Well,
Oops.
people say they love it. That looks really cool. I don't know. I
Well, it's
think
different.
DAC might be interested in that too. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
you never know. You never know. I used to do much more spacey type things way back. Yes.
Well, I now that I got noticed that Universe in a Jar is back. Listen here, people. Someone I got to get on and now that because my child has that one, so now I've got to get it back. But we love watching you create all of it. I like seeing the different style, like how you know, all of your stuff. I love your houses. In fact,
Hmm.
I want what is it, Kara? I think it's the bookshop one that you and I were talking about. That we like the little bookstore little one.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love that one. That one is so cute. I'm hoping that one comes at some point too.
And all of the libraries.
Yes. Yes.
I need every one of the libraries.
I want that library so I want any of them. I want all of them. I
Yeah.
want them.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I will do the DAC. Listen, if you're listening, I will buy them as the little triptychs, whatever they call them. I'll buy all three separate pieces and put it together.
I need to call them and talk to them about it and they have wonderful artist liaisons set up to talk to various artists and so we can kind of communicate directly with them and it's great. I'll have to call them and talk to them about the libraries and see if we can figure out something because so many people have said they wanted to do the libraries, but the problem is the amount of detail and the size the piece would
Yeah.
have to be. So the triptych idea may be a solution to that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, raise your hand if y'all would be purchasing it. I guarantee you lots of them would. But guys, I know we've gone over the time, but thank you guys as always for coming and hanging out and showing love to Randall. The whole reason we do this because we love seeing his work. We love being a part of it. And thank you, Randall, for giving of your time, for coming and uh, just making
Well,
such a wonderful world that we want to live in.
I love doing this, and it wouldn't happen without you and Kara and everybody that's watching and likes my artwork. I'm just very lucky that so many people like it.
Oh, well, we do
We
it.
love it.
My bestie, thank you for always, trying to keep me sane. I know I don't always. You've had to help. But I hope that you guys go work on those Spanglers. I can't wait to see more and more of the progress that you've made. I love seeing all the stuff that y'all posted. So,
Yes, me too.
oh look, Marta's taking care of some. Marta, what's you making there?
I'm getting a taste test of some spaghetti sauce, so I'm gonna go have some spaghetti.
Oh, that sounds
Get in the
good.
car right now. I love his spaghetti. You know that.
Yep, he's a
But
good cook.
he
I'm
is.
like,
But you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Also, please don't forget, I know this sounds really weird, whatever, but please don't forget, guys, tomorrow is Veterans Day. reach out
Yes.
to a veteran and, thank them for their service, because we would not have the freedoms that we do today if it were not for the people who have, because when you sign up for the military, you don't know if you don't know if you're coming back. But you are willing, when you sign up, you're signing on the line saying, I'm willing to give my life for this country. So
And-
the least that they deserve is a thank you. And
Since you're mentioning it, I am a veteran myself. I was in the
thank
Navy
you for your
Yeah.
a
service.
long time ago, but I was in the Navy.
Well,
Thank
we
you,
definitely
thank you.
thank you for your service so very
Yes.
much, because, the veterans are so important. And sorry, it's my little soapbox, but I want people to reach out to a veteran tomorrow and thank them for their service and what they've done. So,
Thank you.
I may have to deliver my son breakfast in bed then. Is that the deal?
you may have to. You may have to.
That, you know what? That's the least I could probably do, right?
And to all of the people that are in the chat, I know we have some veterans in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and say, thank you so much for your service and everything that you
Yes, thanks to
have done
everyone.
for this country. So
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
everyone has a safe and wonderful Veterans Day tomorrow, and have a wonderful rest of the week. And I thank y'all for joining us, and we look forward to next week.
All right. Bye.
I'm gonna leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until the next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.